I'm Shorty Q, and if you're new, what it do? I hope you become part of the Q crew. It's free to subscribe. Make sure you do, or I'm not gonna forgive you. Too soon? Okay. So today we're talking about forgiveness. So I was talking to a couple of my friends, and I was asking them, "How do you forgive?" I was surprised to find a lot of different answers. And I've always been confused about that. They always tell you, forgive, it's for you. But they don't ever tell you how to forgive.
Okay. Whatever that means.
So let me tell you what my friends told me, and then I'll put my input on it, okay? So, get my iPad out, right here. So one of my friends said, you pray to God and ask Him to help. That's true. You could do that. But I feel like, that definitely will work. Of course, God will guide you. But I feel like you have to do a little bit more than just wait for God to guide you. It's just like they tell you not to pray for patience, because God gonna test you. Of all your patience, make sure you got enough patience. How do I do what I gotta do to pray? You know what I'm saying? What I gotta do. God help those who help themselves. What I gotta do to help myself. Not wrong answer though. There was more to it, but I'm just giving short answers on some of these. One person said, quickly move on, it will fester. Well, that doesn't tell you how, but that is true. It will fester, and the saying that's been going on lately is, what is that saying? Free rent in your mind. That definitely happens. You have to properly forgive. I was recently told that if you can't even be in the same room with the person that you're forgiving, or you don't even look at them, that means you haven't forgiven them. I was like, interesting. Makes sense. Another one is, I don't think you do. I think you just quit caring. You deserve more than act like it. Let's start off with, I don't think you do. I think you just quit caring. And I believe that is factual too. All of these are right answers, by the way. I remember speaking with a friend, family member more likely. They had stated that when they went through a divorce, they just act like they were dead. Because at the end of the day, the relationship is dead, so you are going to mourn it. And you are going to visit the grave every once in a while. It's steps, it's a process in forgiveness. And unfortunately, we have to go through that process. It's like you got to go through a grieving process and heal. Some is quicker than others. And you deserve more than that, act like it. Fake it till you make it. Okay? It's the kind of what that's saying right there. So, this is my input on it. Because, all those answers are true. But this is what I've seemed to have realized that has helped me forgive and forgive much quicker. For example, my father wasn't the best of fathers to me, in my opinion, because I know what a dad is supposed to do and supposed to be in someone's life, right? And he was really dead to me living, to be honest, because I just didn't expect it out of him anymore. So I started to close off all of that. Then he started to reach out and be a person of significance in my life. And I got excited about that because I was like, cool, I finally get to have that relationship with him. And he died soon after. So then I had all these emotions that surfaced that I did not realize was going to surface, because I actually finally had a glimpse of what I've been looking for all those years. And when I finally gave up on it, then you show it to me and dip. And I had to learn to how to forgive. And what helped me forgive that my dad couldn't be there for me is that I had to understand that he went through a lot. He went through a lot of childhood trauma and all types of things in his life. He also had a mental illness he never addressed. Because, you know, back in the day, Black folks never would address that. And reason why I brought that into it also is that I learned that, you know, he never forgave. He had so much abundance and great things happening in his life, but he couldn't grasp or care for it because he was too busy worried and upset about all that he never forgave throughout his life. So he could never be there and be present for anyone, including himself, because he never healed. So that made me realize, like, if you're going to hold on and not forgive, then you're going to live the same life your dad did. Well, it was easier for me to forgive because I understood that he couldn't be there for me in that way. But it took him passing away for me to get to that point. And I want anyone who's feeling that way or who hasn't forgiven to be able to get there sooner than later, because you have a life to live and you don't deserve it. You deserve a lot more. You don't deserve to be in the dark. Someone portrayed you like they did a very bad to you, like in a relationship they cheated on you. How do you forgive that and move on? And how is that good for you? So just like I was saying earlier, when it came to forgiveness, it'll fester. You'll get anxiety, you'll lose sleep because it's always on your mind. You can't do your work, you can't be productive because you're too busy thinking about how messed up this person did you and how much you wish that they would get it and they would get their, get back at them. You're getting back at them for doing you wrong. But they're living their life, most likely, and doing just fine and moving on. But you're the only one that's still festering about it. And all people tell you is to let it go, but that is a good way to think about it. It's like, especially if you know the person for a good long time, if you know some of the things that they've gone through, then you know that they could never have gotten to that point to do what they need to do by you, to do right by you and by what you deserve. And you're not the only one that's gone through things like this. Some people just do not live up to what they say. They always say, oh, you should make sure no one has no baggage and make sure they heal and you avoid them or whatever the case may be. But everyone has some type of baggage. Even if you're rich, that's a baggage too. Are you worldly and down to earth with your riches? Can't be a spoiled brat. Nobody wants to deal with that. So this is what this channel is about. It's about mental awareness, which is Mental Awareness Month. You know what I'm saying? Should have been doing this a long time ago, I know. Give me grace. Give me grace. I'm trained. I'm trained. Okay. And I'm going to do more videos, especially this month, about this. And this came about, and I felt like this was definitely something that I wanted to talk about. So let me know what you guys think about forgiveness. Did it enlighten you in any type of way that made you understand better of what may help you forgive that someone from the past or from wherever? Because I think there is truth to not caring, but how do you get there? think I've elaborated enough of it, as much as I could on it. Let me know if this helped you. I know that my findings about forgiveness definitely helped me. I know people have come to me and was always so surprised of how I was able to just cut off really quick on certain situations. It does depend, of course, but that is part of it. That is part of it. And forgiveness is one of those big things when it came to like my dad, or, you know, a relationship we've been in for a very long time. It takes time, and it takes healing, and it takes steps. You have to be patient with it. But honestly, I'm skipping. I'm not to skip. Okay? But if you do, and it does still surface, be patient. It won't last long. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces. Remember, you're beautifully, wonderfully made. Only you can make that change.